Today we're going to be showcasing the Walt Disney Treasures Mickey Mouse in black and white. I think if someone were to ask me what my favorite DVD series are, like for me to collect, obviously some people might know that I loved collecting the Adventure Time season sets on DVD, as well as the Simpsons season sets on DVD. But there's another one that I really love to collect, and that would be the Walt Disney Treasures a DVD line. So basically, in the early 2000s, Walt Disney Home Video made a series of sets called the Walt Disney Treasures, and basically the whole series was that is that they would feature like obscure or less in demand type Disney content, whether it be like theatrical shorts or like TV shows and everything. And they were all made in like limited quantities, so you could see on the tin case. It's hard for me to make it out, but basically Mickey Mouse in black and white, they produced 125,000 copies, and I happen to have the 64,779 copy. And so yeah, so what was special about these Treasures DVDs is that they came in like these like tin cases, and when you like open them up, they have like a DVD case inside, and they always house like 2 discs. Like I think every set houses 2 discs for each DVD set. Here's what the back looks like. So basically, this collection compiles the black and white era Mickey Mouse cartoons from 1928 up until around 1935, I think. But yeah, it doesn't have everything though. It only just has like some of the best ones. They did eventually release Volume 2 of Mickey Mouse in black and white that has like everything else. But yeah, but the back of the case is exactly the same. Here's what the side looks like, even though this is a 2-disc set. They came with some pretty beefy DVD cases, and of course this copy is signed by none other than one of the current voice actors of Mickey Mouse, Brett Iwan. So basically I went to the FanX convention because I heard that Brett Iwan was gonna come. He was one of the guesses, and after getting Mickey Mouse in black and white on Facebook Marketplace for $11, which I mean, you normally won't find a Treasures DVD, especially this one, go for like $11. I just got really lucky. So yes. So after I obtained this DVD, I thought it would be a great idea to get like the cover signed by Mickey's voice actor, and I also did meet Caitlin Robrock, the current voice of Minnie Mouse, and I had her sign Volume 2 Mickey Mouse in black and white since they were the only Treasures DVDs I had at the time. But yeah, but on the second day of FanX, I was able to meet Brett Iwan, and he was such a wonderful person. He actually asked me how my morning was, because this was like around the time, I went to the convention when it was like 9 or 10. And it was just so crazy that like he actually asked me how my morning was. I thought that was just like a really nice thing of him to say, because no other voice actor that I have met ever asked me how my morning was. So yeah, he's such a really sweet guy. I mean, so is Caitlin. They're just wonderful people. And if you ever do get to meet them, I highly recommend you do. They're such great people. So yeah, so I was able to get Mickey Mouse in black and white signed by Brett. And yeah, I mean, you could definitely tell this is a DVD that I'm going to be keeping in my hands forever. So basically, it does come with a few things. It's just some sort of like Disney promotion or whatever. It also comes with a printed piece of paper that has the Steamboat Willie poster. I think this poster was actually made around the 70s for Mickey's 50th anniversary. But still a nice looking poster though. Let's see. In the back it says, in addition to being the first Mickey Mouse cartoon ever released, Steamboat Willie was also the first cartoon to feature synchronized sound. Well, that one is kind of debatable, since I think there was one like Fleischer cartoon that had sound before Steamboat Willie, but Steamboat Willie, it's definitely still one of the earliest to feature synchronized sound, so we could still give it credit for that. This image was used in the poster the Disney theme parks displayed to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. So yeah, so I was right. This was from the... So yeah, and this is what the guides... these are what the Treasures guides normally look like. It's basically like a little booklet that like shows you... It has like a little read-up on like Walt Disney... And the history of like the topic that's on these sets. And then they would show you they'll also show you like what content is on each disc. Yeah, and on the back of the guide, they show you some of the other Treasures sets that you can collect. So, of course, this is Wave 2. So, Mickey Mouse in Black and White came out in Wave 2. Some of the other ones that they have are Behind the Scenes at Walt Disney Studio, The Complete Goofy, which I actually have. Let me know if you want me to showcase that one. Disneyland USA, Silly Symphony, Davy Crockett, and Mickey Mouse in Living Color. That one is another DVD that I also have, so... if you want me to showcase more of the Treasures DVDs I have, please let me know. So yeah, the DVD packaging is kind of weird because it opens like a book where you have one, like you open up one section that has disc 1, and then the other section which has the second disc. So I'm going to put both discs in and we'll have a closer look at them. So yeah, so the Walt Disney Treasures DVDs are hosted by a historian named Leonard Maltin. You'll see him in like every Treasures DVD that they released. So yeah, so basically, so whenever you put in a disc from the Treasures DVD, they always start off with a introduction, like from Leonard Maltin. So, but you can easily skip them, or at least most of them you can skip. So yeah, so after the introduction with Leonard Maltin plays, or if you like decide to skip it or something, it basically it just takes you to the main menu. So for the main menu, you can rewatch the Leonard Maltin introduction if you want. But yeah, but basically for the Mickey Mouse shorts, you can either like view the cartoons in alphabetical order, or my preferred option is to view the cartoons in chronological order. So yeah, so we have Steamboat Willie, Galloping Gaucho, Plane Crazy, Carnival Kid, Mickey's Follies, The Firefighters, The Chain Gang, The Gorilla Mystery, Pioneer Days, The Birthday Party, Mickey Steps Out, Blue Rhythm, Mickey Cuts Up, Mickey's Orphans, The Duck Hunt, Mickey's Review, Mickey's Nightmare, The Whoopee Party, Touchdown Mickey, and The Klondike Kid. Then they have a few bonus materials. Disc 2 also has other bonus materials as well, and they're pretty good. There's Frank and Ollie and Mickey, story scripts, Steamboat Willie, Mickey Steps Out, and then the story sketch sequence. And sometimes you'll have like some bonus features, like some secret bonus features. I don't think this disc has any. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, like sometimes if you try like clicking around, you'll be able to find like a bonus highlight on like one of the pictures, and it'll take you to like a secret, a bonus feature. So yeah, and thankfully it does have captions. For shorts made in the 1920s and 1930s, I mean the audio is not going to be completely perfect, so it's great to have captions, for you to understand, what the characters are saying. So that is disc 1. Let's put in disc 2. All right, here is disc 2. Yeah, there was another Leonard Maltin introduction. I skipped that one. So here are the shorts that are featured on disc 2. There's Building a Building, The Mad Doctor. The Mad Doctor, that one is currently until 2024 when Steamboat Willie enters the public domain. The Mad Doctor is currently the only Mickey Mouse cartoon to be in public domain. Then there's also Ye Olden Days, The Mail Pilot, Mickey's Gala Premiere, Puppy Love, The Pet Store, Giant Land, Camping Out, Gulliver Mickey, Orphan's Benefit, The Dog Napper, Two Gun Mickey, and Mickey's Service Station. And here are the bonus materials. So there's like a pencil test for the cartoon The Mail Pilot. There's the story sketch sequences, and then a poster gallery, which, let's look at some of these posters. So yeah, so these are what some of the classic Mickey Mouse movie posters looked like. They would have like put them in theaters. And this was kind of back when this was kind of back when Walt Disney distributed his shorts up to like companies. So originally Celebrity Productions was the distributor for the Mickey Mouse cartoons. But then after a few years, Columbia Pictures became the distributor for the cartoons, and then a few years after that, United Artists became the distributors, and then after those guys, then RKO became the distributors for the Mickey Mouse, as well as like other Disney series and Mickey spin-offs. And of course, they're very well drawn. I think this is the last page. And then last but not least, here are the captions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's talk about the pros and cons, and then the final verdict. All right, pros and cons for Mickey Mouse in black and white. Pro number 1 would probably be the fact that this DVD has a great selection of classic black and white Mickey Mouse shorts. Honestly, I think all the Mickey Mouse cartoons pre-1939 are probably up there as some of the best theatrical shorts ever made, in my personal opinion. I definitely think not a lot of people really know Mickey Mouse as well as I do, and I definitely feel like more people should watch the original theatrical shorts, because honestly, even though Mickey Mouse is still a very popular character, and still very relevant with people of all ages, at the same time I still kind of think he's kind of an underrated character. In my opinion, and I feel like these cartoons like really show, how great of a character he is. Honestly, I wish more people just saw Mickey Mouse as just a funny cartoon character rather than just a punching bag metaphor for the Walt Disney Company, because he's not a corporate mascot. He's not only for kids. Like Like he's a full-fledged cartoon character made with everyone of all ages. If animation is cinema, then Mickey Mouse is cinema. Another pro element to this DVD set would probably be the packaging. I love the packaging for the Walt Disney Treasures DVDs, especially with their tin cases. Not every Treasures DVD I have are in tin cases. I mostly just display the DVDs in just their cases, but the tins are really cool. And the presentation, I think all the presentation on the Treasure DVDs, I think they're all great. And then I also like that they included subtitles, because I mean these shorts are really old. They're like decades old at this point. And so obviously the video and audio quality is not going to be perfect, especially since a lot of these are not restored. So it's really great to have the captions, just to get, just to kind of understand, like what they're actually saying. Even if some of the times they may not be accurate, because who knows? I mean, who knows what they're saying, honestly. So yeah, so that's kind of pretty much it for the pros. For the cons, I already just said this earlier, but some of the cartoons are not restored. I think the video quality is very passable. I think it's watchable. The sound quality is also decent. It's listenable. But just keep in mind, not every cartoon is restored, so they're not going to look exactly perfect. Especially considering that we kind of have better releases of Steamboat Willie. So please keep this in mind if you ever decide to buy this DVD. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So overall, Mickey Mouse in black and white, it's definitely, if anyone were to ask me to make like a top 10 of my all-time favorite DVD sets, I think Mickey Mouse in black and white would definitely be in the top 10, maybe even the top 5. So yeah, so this was the first Treasures DVD that I ever got. If you want to pick up any like classic, like some classic animation, or any kind of, if you want to get any DVDs from the Walt Disney Treasure line, I definitely highly recommend this DVD set, because I think it has a great selection of cartoons. And like I said earlier, I feel like the Mickey Mouse cartoons pre-1939 are probably some of the best, like, honestly, some of the best pieces of animation, period. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for my first Walt Disney Treasures DVD showcase. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to the channel, make sure to ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos that I make. I'll see you then.